Vegeta is currently, and always will be, second to Goku, and that's okay. So yeah, before we start this discussion, I just want to make it clear that this isn't a Vegeta hate video, as in fact I really like Vegeta, and all I'm trying to do is explain the thematic aspects of Vegeta and Goku's relationship and why the prince will always be one step behind Son Goku. So if at any time during the video you find yourself entertained, then consider liking, subscribing and ringing the bell, as you don't know how much such a small action can do for this channel. Also, my new book, Gang Fluid Justice, has just released, so make sure to check it out, link in the description. Anyway, on with the video. If you have watched or read Dragon Ball, then the idea of Vegeta being second to Goku is probably a quite familiar one. And although Toriyama not liking Vegeta and really liking Goku could have some effect on this idea, I think the main reason for why Vegeta is a second fiddle to Goku is due to the core thematics of the series. Nature versus nurture is one of the biggest themes in all of Dragon Ball, and Goku and Vegeta act as perfect vessels to bring this idea to the forefront. Goku until the start of Z was unaware of his Saiyan heritage. He was raised as an Earthling and as such, understood only his nurture but not his nature. Vegeta on the other hand was a Saiyan through and through. He understood his nature and revelled in it. His pride as a Saiyan, his pride in his own nature, is as a result his strongest trait. Vegeta was told he was better than others from birth. Saiyan society is one based on classes and on numbers. If your power level is higher, your place in society is as well. Vegeta was always told he was better as his number was higher than others. He didn't work for his power, he was born with it. He is proud of being the prince of all Saiyans, not due to the fact he is proud to rule over his savage race. No, he is proud to be the prince as it puts him on top as the strongest of the Saiyans. That is why Vegeta hated Goku so much, as despite being born a low class Saiyan, having a low number, he was able to train and get stronger. He threatened Vegeta, no, the Saiyans' worldview. The Saiyans make money by conquering planets and defeating the weaker inhabitants. But Goku, someone who started with a power level of 10, was able to grow, and become stronger than even the prince of the entire race. Vegeta was taught that he was the strongest, but on the flip side Goku was taught by Master Roshi that there will always be someone stronger. Vegeta was content with being at the top, but Goku knew that he could never be at the top, and that is why he got stronger and stronger, even more so than the prince. Vegeta was surprised by how the Z Fighters could suppress their powers and fool the Scouters. And this is symbolic of how Vegeta only cared about numbers. He didn't even consider the weak could get stronger, that people's numbers, their power could change. He was so fixated on the low class being weak that he never considered that those low class people could ever surpass him. And only by learning one can get stronger, that the weak can defeat the strong, could Vegeta develop in the Namek arc both in person and power, and as such could stand up to Frieza. However, even so, he was still second to Goku. Vegeta got stronger by spamming his Zenkais, by abusing his nature. But Goku did not. Goku lost to Vegeta on Earth as he didn't embrace his nature, but by embracing both nature and nurture, he got stronger. Vegeta, even with all those Zenkais, even after pushing his nature to the fullest, couldn't beat Frieza. But Goku could beat him, and did. Due to Super Saiyan. His nurture, his care for others, his care for his friends is what granted him the form. If not for his care for Krillin, as an Earthling, he wouldn't have unlocked the form, and his form is his nature, his Saiyan power. Goku used his Earthling nature to unlock the power of his Saiyan nature. And Vegeta couldn't do that, as Vegeta only had the primal pride of a Saiyan and lacked the care and trust for others that Goku gained due to his Earthling nurture. Even when Vegeta unlocked Super Saiyan, it wasn't through the same method as Goku. He didn't meld care for others with his nature, and as a result, even with the new form, he was still weaker. He got the form the same way he got stronger in the Namek Saga by abusing his nature. And abusing his body is something Vegeta does time and time again. He trains under intense gravity, destroying his body to make it stronger, something Goku doesn't do. In Super, when we see them training with Whis and Beerus, Vegeta is up all night training his body where Goku rests. And I think this idea is best shown in the Cell Saga with the Room of Spirit and Time. Vegeta spent a whole year in the chamber and unlocked grades 2 and 3 of Super Saiyan. He trained his body in that hell to beat even Cell, but even so he was too weak and couldn't defeat Cell. Goku though came out early, as destroying your body in the chamber isn't training. He saw the bigger picture and aimed for Mastered Super Saiyan, a form Vegeta couldn't reach as he was too focused on getting stronger and more powerful rather than stepping back and seeing the bigger picture. And who was stronger in the end? Well, undoubtedly it was Goku. Vegeta has the wrong mindset and abuses his nature over and over, and as a result is always behind Goku. Even in the Buu arc, where he fights Goku in his Martian form, he was still far inferior to Goku. Yeah, he won the fight, but that was only because of Bobity's power that granted him the form, and because Goku was holding back, not going into his strongest form, Super Saiyan 3. It's only after this though, after thinking he beat Goku, did Vegeta get some closure. He proved he was stronger, but by doing that, he came to realise something. He came to realise that he did care about things beyond being strong. He cared about his family, about Bulma, about Trunks. If he had beaten Goku and still only cared about pride and strength, then he would have nothing left. But because of the influence of others, the Z fighters and Earth, he did have something else, his care for his family. He gained what Goku had gained through his nurture on Earth, a sense of care and trust. And because of this, Vegeta was allowed to return to the world of the living and was able to fight alongside Goku as an equal due to learning this lesson. Goku and Vegeta both changed in Super. Goku had become more laid back, having finally realised his true wish, the wish he couldn't think to ask Shenron back in original Dragon Ball. And Vegeta had realised how important his family was to him and found something other than his own pride and strength to care for, no longer wanting nothing more than to defeat and kill Goku. And due to this, for the first time ever, the two are true equals. Until the Tournament of Power, the two were equal in power, as both value personal strength and both value others. His selfish care for only himself was what was holding Vegeta back. I mean, the reason characters can train all the time but only get massive gains when a strong foe is coming is because the need to protect, the need to help your friend is what leads to the biggest increase of power. Vegeta has been weaker than Goku all this time, as he has only been training to get stronger so that he can be on top, whereas Goku has been training not only to be stronger but to protect others. Vegeta's biggest power increases in the Tournament of Power came when he was thinking of his friends and family, as the power to protect is even stronger than the power of rage. The power of trust is true strength, and this idea of trust is pivotal to Super as a whole. It starts with Goku taking in the power of his companions to unlock Super Saiyan God, and ends with him fighting with the trust of all his friends behind him to save the multiverse and defeat Jiren. And see how in both these cases Goku is the main guy, not Vegeta, as although yes, Vegeta has taken steps towards trust, towards the power of human nurture that grants Goku his strength, he isn't quite there yet. Vegeta is confused by how Goku and Frieza could fight together. His trust in the idea of trust hasn't reached the same level as Goku, and as a result, he cannot be one of the universe's final fighters. However, Vegeta has improved. In the Super manga, he may have lost to Moro, but if not for him taking in and moulding everyone else's power, Goku would have lost. Vegeta didn't get the big win in this arc, as that would mean nothing for his character. Instead, he took the power of his companions and gave it to Goku. He trusted in and used the power of trust, and as a result, Goku defeated Moro. Vegeta may not have reached the same power level as Goku from the end of the Tournament of Power, but he used the same type of power, the power of trust. The Spirit Bomb is one of Goku's most iconic attacks, as it is a technique that expresses the core theme of trust, so important to the series. Goku uses the strength of others to win, and through his new technique, Vegeta can use the strength of others to help Goku win. However, even so, we know that by the end of Z, he still isn't Goku's equal, but even he seems content with this fact. He has accepted he is second to Goku, as that isn't all that matters to him anymore. His family is just as important to him as being the strongest. Vegeta has always gotten stronger by trying to surpass those stronger than him. He was always second to Goku, and that's what drove him, which in a way makes him awfully similar to Goku. Goku always wants to fight stronger people, he wants the thrill, the chance to test himself, and Vegeta for much of the story also wanted to fight stronger people, but unlike Goku, didn't want to merely test himself, he wanted to win and stand on the top. Goku never wanted to be the strongest there is, but Vegeta did. And this change in perspective was pivotal in the difference in their strength. So in conclusion, why is Vegeta the second fiddle to Goku? Because he abused his nature and didn't accept the power of trust. Comment of the week comes from JC2 with this mammoth of a comment. If you have any opinions on Goku and Vegeta's relationship or Dragon Ball as a whole, then tell me in the comment section down below. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, then again the comment section is funny enough down below. Also don't forget to check out my Twitter at Seph the Sin for channel updates and just general chatter, and my DMs are always open if you want to chat to me directly. Or check out my Instagram at SephTheSin_cosplay to see my cosplays of random anime merchandise. Also, as said before, my new book Going Through Justice is out, so check it out, link in the description. So with all that said and done, I have been Seph the Sin, the deadly sin of geek, and I am signing out. Stay safe, everyone.